Our first physics concept is speed. We encounter speed all the time in our daily lives. An example of this would be jogging down the street. The formula for speed is S equals d over t, which means speed equals distance divided by time.
Hang time is the amount of time that a person or object is off the ground. The formula for hang time is the square root of distance over 1/2 g, or 4.9.
Gravity is the force that pulls our bodies towards the center of the earth. Weighing yourself on a scale would tell you how much gravity is pulling you towards the center of the earth. On Earth, the acceleration due to gravity is 10 meters per second, or 9.8.
Kinetic energy is the energy an object has while it's in motion. The formula for kinetic energy is 1/2 mv squared, which means that you take 1/2 of the mass times the velocity squared. While riding a bike, you have kinetic energy.
Our next topic is potential energy. Potential energy is the amount of energy an object has because of its position rather than its motion. The formula for potential energy is mgh, or mass times acceleration due to gravity times height. An example of potential energy would be dribbling a basketball.
When dribbling a basketball, the basketball has potential energy when it reaches my hand because of its height and its mass. Our next topic is the law of conservation of energy. The law of conservation of energy states that in an energy system, no energy is either lost or gained. This can be displayed in a jump shot. From your arm to the ball, no energy is lost, and as the ball travels through the air, no energy is lost or gained either.
Our next topic is inertia. Inertia is an object's tendency to stay in motion or stay at rest. An example of inertia would be shooting a layup in basketball. This would be an example because the player moving to shoot the layup is already in motion, so the ball will have a tendency to stay in motion when it is released from the hand. Oh my goodness.
Our next topic is torque. Torque is the twisting force that causes rotation. An example would be twisting the cap off of your bottle to get it open.
Our next topic is elastic energy. Elastic energy is a form of potential energy that occurs when an object is stretched or compressed. The formula for elastic energy is 1/2 the force times the distance stretched. An example of elastic energy would be stretching a band in order to work out.
Our last topic is work. Work is force times distance. Work can be displayed in a game of tug of war. If one person applies more force than the other person, then the rope will be moved towards the person who applied more force. If the forces for each person are equal, they will be in a state of equilibrium and the rope will not move.
Our habit of mind is communicating with clarity and precision. We use this habit of mind because we talked about our physics concepts clearly and we communicated them effectively.